that, welcome everyone. Good evening on this second advent, and we are live with some Counter-Strike action in ESEA main. Today, this matchup is going to be happening: Munich eSports versus AimloK. Last match of the ESEA main season and the regular season, and probably the most important match for both teams actually. Munich eSports with a score 4-9 in ESEA main this season, with a roster change in the middle of the season. Really difficult first season in ESEA main, and also the opponents, same score for them, 4-9. And since you need 5 matches to stay in, you need 5 wins to stay in ESEA main, this is the most important match for both of the teams. Both of them can achieve their goal to stay in the league, but only one can get it done. So really important match, and it's going to be an interesting one. Map is going to be not Inferno, it's going to be Vertigo. So map which is really well, has been played a lot from Munich eSports, has been up and downs on this. There has been up and downs on this map. 2 wins on Vertigo. Considering Munich eSports only won 4 maps, that's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, they have played it a bunch of times. We can see it's 2 wins here and then 2 losses earlier on. The opponents also actually a German org, or used to be German org. They changed their name recently. They have played Vertigo even one more time. They've won it twice as well, but lost 3 times. So definitely not a weird map for them. They have some experience, and that's gonna be an interesting one. Players are already connected, as it seems, only waiting for one more, and then we're ready to go. How are you guys doing? I already see a prediction live in the chat, so that's nice to see a mod being here as well. We can already see what's happening inside of the game. Here we are. Alright. Can check out the players quickly. So on the side of AimloK, it's Dilo, Adri, Kristen, Red Danger, and Zovax. And for Munich eSports, of course, we have our Super Stan and Archer Ace, Coach Mark J, Weinzo, Jansky, Miku, and Ivy Fusion. They're just warming up a little bit. They did have a scrim before, so they should be in good shape for this last best of 1 of the season today. Alright, and here we are. Match is not live yet. We go first with the knife round. Munich eSports versus AimloK. Two German orgs, German teams. Of course, Munich eSports with the international roster. And their last match of this ESEA season. Probably also the last match in this constellation with this lineup. And we see that Munich eSports did win the knife rounds, so it's gonna be their decision to start on the CT side probably. And here we are. Yeah, if you followed the social media channels, you probably noticed that Munich eSports are gonna be changing the roster for the main team for the next season. But for now, they're gonna try their best to maintain this ESEA main spot, and here we are. Match is live. Munich eSports versus AimloK on Vertigo. And AimloK starting on the T side, grouping up towards B already with 4 people, 1 lurk towards mid as it seems, and first contact already found. iFusion needs to fall back, util coming in. That's the basic smoke on the left side. And now first contact made, damage to the smoke, but no kills found yet. iFusion still alive. Weinzo finds an important kill to mid, but now retake needs to happen. And Dilo, what? Through the smoke, finds Chansky. And Dilo is such a great position. Miku can get one, but can get traded. And Weinzo with a nice double. His brother still alive, actually, the B anchor, with 2 kills himself. And Munich eSports win the very, very important first pistol round of this best of 1 here on the CT side. No problem getting that defuse done, and 1 round on the board. Here we go. That's what you want to be seeing. Weinzo and iFusion hitting shots during this messy retake. But yeah, bomb planted. Dyler with 3 kills, so he's gonna be fully equipped. Kevlar and an AK. Also 2 Galils, and very small amount of utility on the other players on this T side, but Munich eSports as well with 3 M4s. Pretty good buy for themselves. Yeah, this is gonna be a very important round, but Dilo, he's already found Chansky, unaware of the possibility. iFusion needs to step up, and he does so. Finds 2, finds the bomb as well. Needs to find more, and he does. What is happening? iFusion with a very, very strong hold. Bomb stuck on the plateau, and Vines are here to clean up. Full house in between the brothers. iFusion, what a B hold. Chansky getting caught off guard from that boost. Very nicely done from the T side, but iFusion steps up massively and finds 3 kills on his lonesome. No support whatsoever, and Munich eSports recover and win that 4 spy rounds, which forces AimloK onto the pistols. Early damage found again by iFusion, but no kill this time. Just some upgraded pistols and 1 single smoke. No Kevlar, and maybe a hope for a Deagle 1 click. Miku getting flashed through that smoke. Fully blinded. Miku finds one, gets traded though. Christian hitting a nice shot with the MP9, but then it is the brothers Weinzo and iFusion to clean up again. So Munich eSports, very, very clean start. 3 rounds on the board after 3 rounds played. That's what you want to be seeing, but now first gun round coming in. Miku, yes, wow. First gun round, and both of the teams have an AWP equipped. You don't really see that often, but let's see who can get an early pick in this so important first gun round. And what is this? Archer with aggression. Huge pick for him. Christian Zoe, yeah, he sees Miku. Miku didn't see that angle coming. Archer wanting to get even more aggressive after his first engagement, but gets punished for it. So quickly the 5-on-3, 5-on-4 advantage recovered by AimloK, and Suddenly Munich eSports are in the disadvantage, but round's still possible for both teams here. Weinzo picked up the AWP from Miku's buddy and now is pretty much alone on the A side, but Munich eSports are being mobile. It's Ivy Fusion in mid, ready to help out, but all the smoke and the utility comes in. Weinzo getting naded down. Chansky already covered by Christian. That's probably a save. And that's what Weinzo is doing. Saving the AWP. That was really good in the beginning. Archer with a lovely aggressive move towards B with the MP9, but then a really good round by the opponent's AWPer Christian. Finding a double, and in the end it's Dilo to catch Weinzo as well. So Munich eSports losing the first gun round, and because the other rounds were not that clean, they're already going for a half buy here. T's already fully equipped. 4 members survived the last round, and that's why they have all the utility and AKs, of course. Fusion finding again early damage, but only the tag onto the AWPer, and he actually got tagged through the wood himself. Okay, that's a good guess by Red Danger. And even a second one. Easy pickings for him. Miku with a headshot through the wall. Not enough damage to find the frag, but yeah, just the deagles, and it's gonna be a difficult one to make this competitive. While we're watching this, Eco go play down. I can thank Nitrix with the Prime sub. Thank you. And Dr. Fleischmann, thank you as well for the gift sub. Alright, Jansky finds one, finds a second, hello. Already has seen one more, but Audrey, good positioning. At least Jansky could make this a little bit expensive. I have Fusion now, trying to get an exit frag maybe. But look at Solak's positioning. He's smart, nobody running into I Fusion, so just saving a deagle. That's fine as well. And Munich eSports back with the full buy in round number 6. And the T's are already building money, so this is gonna be another important round. Archer Ace has dropped an AWP into Miku's hands, so let's see if he can find an opener maybe. See this default utility coming in every single round. Smoke to the A ramp. Smoke down at B. Red Danger just trying to sell some aggression onto A, but all the T's are actually grouping towards B currently, where Ivy Fusion is again pretty much alone. Chansky on the construction, of course, has one support flash, but it's gonna be on Ivy Fusion to make something happen here. Now the mollies are coming in, full execute. You see all the flashes raining in, and Ivy Fusion probably fully blind. And Chansky even pushing forward with that execute, gets caught off guard, but fully white, nothing he can do, and Red Danger finds one more. Only Weinzo to find one above the smoke, but 3v4. Currently no kit. Archer finds one. Miku though gets traded, and Archer can't get more than one done as well. So again, Weinzo on 3 HP, probably looking for a save here. And Christian, he knows. They're already hunting. He actually has outmoved them. Great stuff from him, saving the AWP if he doesn't die by the bomb now. Which he doesn't, okay. You can already tell AimloK really good with that B execute. And that's really difficult to play against if you don't have the counter utility yourself or some aggressive moves like Archer had before. So AimloK equalizing the score early, 3-3, and Weinzo getting dunked on by Nate. That's not what you want to be seeing if you're the one holding the only rifle in your hands, but still potent, of course, with the AWP. Little B and mid stack coming in for Munich eSports. But T's this time not interested into B. A execute this time coming in. Miku actually burning instead of the flames. And that's a free A bomb site. Hey Tobin, what's up? Nice that you came watch in this important match as well. Let's see if Weinzo can find one or two exit frags here. Would be really important to keep the economy down from AimloK. Archer is probably gonna run in late to try and catch someone, but no problem for Dilo and Zovax. So 5 alive for the T's and 4 rounds on the boards. First time they take the lead in this best of 1, and Dilo carrying his team currently, 168 YAR. Huge game so far from him, and Munich eSports try to recover, this time with more utility. That's what they were missing in the last gun round, so let's see what the plan is. Early 2-man setup onto B this time. Miku with an AWP supporting Archer. But again, a very slow round this time. AimloK grouping up towards middle, so they really don't want to just stick with the B or A executes. They also want to explore other options, and let's see how Munich eSports responds this time. Nice molly, kind of prevent a push, but now Red Danger just pressing W, finding one, getting traded. Jansky and Irish Fusion are helping out. Archer finds one as well. Christian now in the clutch finds another one, but Miku is there to trade. 2 alive for Munich eSports. Team ace for Munich as well, and that's an important round. 4-4 now. But as I said, money was already building up for the T side, so there won't be a problem for them. Christian actually decides to not buy the AWP, so it might be a faster round right here. You can see him being the first man in onto this A rush. Munich eSports getting pressured a lot, and Miku not aware. Weinzel wants to help out, but gets instantly denied by Dilo, so 2-man advantage, and Archer with help of Jansky wants to recover, but T's slow it down, and that's really well done. B side currently completely open, and that's where they're heading. Archer finds the lurk, And Chansky finds one as well. iFusion with another. Suddenly 3v2, but Archer gets caught. 2v2 now. Bomb dropped on the B side. And Red Danger already really close to iFusion. Let's see, he's gonna push through that smoke. No way. That's so fortunate, and he even finds a second. iFusion not aware of the possibility. Huge play by Red Danger. Wow. He is definitely a danger for Munich eSports at this point, man. What a nice recovery in mid-round for Munich eSports, but then in the end, in the 2v2, they kinda get lost. And it's back to the eco. So tough start one more time for Munich eSports. The economy not doing a favor for them, and the Deagles gotta do the job in round number 10. So with a dink, not the kill though. Miku dunked on. And currently looking really good for AimloK. Winning the important rounds and the important aim duels. And having no issues with these low eco boys so far. Again, 5 alive, bomb planted, and Chansky with an exit frag to find. Maybe trying to save an AK here. Yeah, pre-fired, Audrey. No problem for him. 6 rounds on the board. Right, again, no op on the T side, early aggression from Chansky denied with that nade stack, and Miku. He has his feet sticking out, important change from Weinzo, but again, opener for Red Danger. Miku trying to get an aggressive peek with his op, but not aware of the possibility with this one-way smoke, but iFusion, he is playing a really strong game. Chansky wants to find one more towards mid, but gets denied, so iFusion again on B alone, gets helped by Archer, but in this 3v3 he doesn't want to push the issue yet. iFusion can spot ahead and hits the headshot as well, but of course with the M4 it's not the kill. But at least some information for Munich eSports here. T still with a really good amount of utility in that 3v3. 2 smokes, 4 flashes, 2 mollies, and there we go. Execute coming in one more time. iFusion fully blind, needs to fall back. There is one single kit in play. Sovak's dead, already tagged earlier. Has no chance. But now Christian with the bomb plant, actually faking it. And Archer now trying to help out iFusion. Look at this, Weinzo with the backstab. Huge double from him. Finds both of the players looking towards CTE, and no issues for him finding the round. For Munich eSports, 5 on the board now. Just waiting for them to pick up the op and defuse afterwards, so great recovery. And there the op. There is the op picked up, and yeah, keeping it really close. 5-6. Round number 12 coming in. Munich eSports again with the full buy, of course. And T's still having no issues with the economy whatsoever, because of course bomb plant is helping out as well. That's an interesting one. Maybe a one-way smoke for Archer Ace to use. Can see a little bit, but it's a very dangerous position. Can definitely get spammed right there behind the smoke. And the T's actually are grouping. And the timing is just not there for Liam. Archer is getting caught completely. Miku now smoked off, calling the save already. It's a nice shot, but nothing else he can do. Just needs to fall back, and yeah, that's what timing can do to you. This single round, Archer just looking the wrong way for just a second, and round instantly gone. And the CT economy keeps on being brutal for Munich eSports. They will have a consecutive force buy in this one, considering 3 players could save their rifles and the AWP of course, but it's a difficult task here on the CT side. 7 rounds already for AimloK, and they're looking like they're good for even 8 or 9. Three-man setup for Munich eSports towards A is again, and IUfusion aggressive positioning, finds 2 entries on the B side. IUfusion is playing a huge game currently. This B side is under lock if he's still alive, and this time it's actually him to get 2 openers. No damage dealt yet to Munich eSports players, and that's what you want to be seeing now. A clean conversion in this 5v3. Mainzo, that's what this one way is about, I guess. Finds one more, and Red Danger and Adri now left with a huge task to find anything here. Bomb plant would be not really necessary considering their money, but would be great of course to pressure Munich eSports further. Wow, okay. Adri actually with a nice peek, but missing the shot unfortunately. Oh, Weinzel? Probably hitting the wrong button. Maybe trying to unscrew his silencer. Only hitting the first bullet headshot and then not converting the kill, but no problem. Munich eSports 6 rounds on the board. And 2 rounds left to play in this half. They can still win the half actually, which would be huge considering the difficult buys they had earlier. Good grenade damage from Weinzel. Already 2 players tagged really low, and no map control found for the T's so far. Default setup, 3 towards A, 1 really passive in mid and on B. And that's basically a stalemate for now. Until Adri is pushing further in mid, trying to see if he can open up onto Chansky. Sure, getting spotted. Support flash coming in for him. Needs to find a head, but really difficult for him. Actually, he finds one in the end with an AK. Is definitely the right weapon to do so. But now pushing even further. Archer not hitting the headshot. Only one more tag. Makes it easier for Weinzer though. 4v3 and Munich eSports 2-man setup on A. Christian looking for an entry. But they're not really sure yet. 20 seconds on the clock. Now it's do or die for AimloK. And Weinzo just locks it down, third kill in the round. Christian, last one alive with his op, just running in now. And Weinzo with the 4k, keeps it clean, picks up an AK. And 7 rounds now, equalizing the scoreboard one more time. The scoreline, and Weinzo as well with that 4k, top fragging for Munich eSports. And his brother close to equalizing the score in between the brothers themselves. 13 kills for him. And last round coming in for this half. Actually a Galil on Red Danger, so no eco needed, but just a little disadvantage for Red Danger in this last gun round here. Going towards middle. Archer getting one, getting instantly traded. Johnsky can find one as well, but one more player known in mid. That's Dilo. And Miku hits a nice shot, but actually doesn't kill him. But the second tag through the wall is good enough. So 4v2 advantage for Munich. Bomb dropped on mid, and even one more kill found by Ivy Fusion. Seems like Munich eSports are gonna win this half after all. And there it is, Miku hits a double, finds the second kill, and Munich eSports winning the half, 8-7. Really competitive match, as we thought it would be. Both teams trying to fight for their life in ESEA main. Both teams with a score of 4-9 before this match, and both trying their best. So I guess, yeah, good match so far. Really competitive, and now it depends on the T side of Munich eSports to finish the job. And make this continuance in ESEA main happening. Also nice to see that Miku found some form in this last gun round. He struggled a little bit earlier on, but good impact in this last gun round, and Weinzo as well in the round before. That's what you want to be seeing, and maybe he can even have further impact or even more impact in this important T half here coming up in just a moment. Here we are. Next pistol round, Munich eSports did win the first one, and they also converted the follow-up rounds, and that's what they're wanting to do here one more time. Miku with a support utility, 2 flashes, a smoke, and the rest of Munich eSports with Kevlar. Fusion, lovely 2-tap, finds one, really important entry. Miku finds another one. A bomb site already kinda lost. 2 players still here, one of which is already dinked. But Miku finds one, actually finds a second one before he gets dealt with. And now Weinzo activates on the B site with this lurk and finds the last kill as well. That was really well played by Munich. Faking an A execute, but not only faking it with utility, but also with 2 people running in, finding entries, almost already winning the round on the A side, but then B lurk activates, finds one more, and then it's easy to finish the job. So 9 rounds on the board for Munich eSports. They do win both pistol rounds, which is really great in a best of 1, of course. And now the USPs and the B stack from AimloK are trying to achieve something, but Munich eSports already working up their way on the A ramp with the bomb in hand, or actually on the back of Johnsky. So not looking to run into this USP stack on the other side of the map. course, they're not really sure what the CTs are playing here, so they're just gonna go for a really good execute. All the utility raining in as well. Mac 10 going in for the entry, but nobody home, of course. 3 bomb plants. And that round could even end with 10 people alive, considering that AimloK don't really want to waste or give Munich eSports money, actually. Let's see if Ivy Fusion and Archer are gonna get the hunt going, because only with Mac 10s equipped, they of course want to upgrade maybe in the next round. Alright, but really good start. As I said, 10 people alive in this second round of the second half. Now pause called from AimloK probably. Munich eSports still with 2 Mac 10s equipped. I could imagine them not upgrading and playing a faster round maybe, but let's see what they do here. Of course, it's a really great start to this T half, already hitting double digits a little bit earlier than we thought of, or at least I thought of, but that's nice to see. No op on the CT side, of course, considering they didn't even do any considerable damage in the last 2 rounds. And even no head armor on Christian as well. He's going for this all utility buy with the M4 equipped. And Ivy Fusion trying to sell that A ramp take while his teammates are grouping onto mid. And that's a lovely spray from Dilo. He finds 3 actually. What is this? No trade from Miku. And that's the bomb dropped. Ivy Fusion with the Mac 10 equipped needs to do everything. Vinzo already spotted. And that's a clean round from Dilo. Finds 4 for AimloK and wins the round basically on his own. Huge stuff from him, and Munich eSports left with not even a bomb plant in the first gun round of the second half. So economy already not looking great, but Archer decides to fully buy, of course, so others will follow. There won't be an op for Miku, only basic utility probably for Junsky and Ivy Fusion as well, so yeah, that's gonna be a difficult one. No op on the CT side as well, but good amount of utility and even an AK, so they need to deal with Dilo. He's been the main character for AimloK so far. 18 kills for him. On the other side, Vinzo with 17. Junsky, Miku and Archer still struggling a little bit. Sovox on the other side as well with a slow start. At least 5 AKs on the board for Munich. Missing on the utility part, and look at this Archer, 11 HP. At least he can find some damage on his own with the high explosive grenade. And let's see if he can find an opener with that small tight angle. You can see the flash play being prepared. Audrey, that timing could be huge. One player really close. Munich eSports fumbling with nades, and there the flash. Here it comes. Only the Fama, so he only can find one. Gets traded through the wood as well, and Shansky needs to press W here to find more. Execute coming in. No trains found. There it is, Vinzo, but he dies inside of the molly, which leaves Shansky in the 1v3. Bomb dropped instead of the smoke, and well, Not the greatest of chances here. Spotting one player. Now he's known though. Already getting pre-fired. And with 16 seconds on the clock. Just trying to get one more, but denied. Christian finds him. And AimloK looking to get 10 rounds on the board themselves. After Munich eSports keep struggling in these gun rounds. And they probably won't have any issues with this round number 20, since Munich eSports only equipped with default pistols and one single flashbang. Maybe trying to run over one or two players, but it's gonna be a difficult task ahead. Lovely spray on. Red Danger and Dilo combining for 4 kills together, and no trade potential at all. Not even a single amount of damage. And that's what Munich eSports didn't have on their CT side. This economical strength. Already 8k on 1 or 2 players on the CT side, and Munich eSports, the economy is just their nemesis, it seems. Really keep struggling with that, and that's why there won't be an AWP one more time. No bomb plant, of course, as well, so they really need 2 rounds in a row. Need a conversion. And try and get that money lowered for the CT side, because Munich eSports are dealing really well with the low buys and the pistol rounds, but not so much in the full buy rounds so far, at least. They recovered, of course, on the CT side with the full buy rounds, but for now T side not looking the greatest. Good amount of map control earlier on for Munich eSports. Having ramp control, always huge. That's when you can be working with fakes, especially because CTs don't really know where to rotate. But look at this Stylo, he's just pushing through middle, and iFusion caught fully off guard, and that's all the information gone, so no more faking. Now the A execute needs to be perfect, and the CTs of course know what's coming. This seems like a doomed round for Munich eSports. Running in now with 3 people. Jansky actually finds Dilo, so there's an advantage gone. Weinzo with the bomb plant survives somehow inside of that smoke. And Munich eSports actually managing to bring that bomb on the floor. But now they need to deal with this retake utility. Weinzo, lovely angle, even finds 2 headshots, but Miku dies instead of the molly. Archer can actually win the round from sidewalk. Auto director was only showing Weinzo falling off the building, but Archer ace with the huge impact from sidewalk, converting in this 4v5 are Munich eSports on the A side with that huge after plan. And wow, that could have spiraled down really easily for Munich, but in the end they managed to stay ahead. 11 rounds on the board. All picked up though for Christian and Munich eSports. As I said, they need a follow-up round. They need 2 in a row to boost their economy, and lower the economies of the CTs. For now, 5 alive, damage dealt onto 2 players on each of the sides. Actually, 1 player on each of the sides with grenade damage. And Dilo again, what? Is just nobody looking mid from Munich eSports? I need to keep an eye on to this, because Dilo has just found IO Fusion one more time on the B side. He's just pressing W and finds success with it. And it's basically the same round all over again. Munich eSports trying to hit an A execute this time though. They're not so lucky through the smoke. Never mind Archer. He finds one in return. And even a second round, Weinzer finds one as well through the smoke. So suddenly it's a 3v2 after plant for Munich eSports. No utility left for the CTs, and Christian with an AWP equipped needs to find anything. Archer though, not missing a beat, finds the 3rd kill in the round. Not really spotting Audrey, who faked the defuse, so no problem for him. Weinzer spotting him finally, and Audrey is making a run for it. Munich eSports win another unlikely round after Dilo pushed one more time through mid, found the B lurk, but the A execute. That seems to be working for Munich. 12 rounds on the board. And there it is, the follow-up round. Audrey though, saving the AWP. Makes a buy possible for this, but AimloK, they need to talk about this, because this could be one of the biggest decisions they need to make here. Not going for the full buy, considering the CT economy being really difficult at times. And Miku already finding one, spotting another, help from Chonsky, lovely stuff. And that was actually the AWP. Miku found his favorite weapon and finds another one. IO Fusion this time not caught off by an aggressive Dilo, and that's who's left alone in this 1v5. So as I said, Munich eSports not struggling with anti-ecos, bomb getting planted on the B side, and 5 people alive. That's almost a perfect outcome. Miku entering middle with Mach 10 and finding an AWP. Dilo now picked up a kit and the Mach 10 from Miku, but in the end Chansky finds him. So, Munich eSports, 13 rounds on the board. And economy, for once, looking pretty decent. They will definitely have a few gun rounds ahead of themselves. AimloK fully equipped as well this time, but no AWP. So Munich eSports definitely with the advantage in this round number 9 of the second half here. And again, the utility damage is just so big from the CTs towards ramp. Maybe we can have a quick look here. 129, 100 and then 142 on the CT side. And Miku and Archer are definitely gonna feel that. Munich eSports this time with a slow default, taking ramp control. And IO Fusion, he can be sure that he's not gonna be pushed from mid this time. It's Weinzu who has a look onto mid this time, and Munich eSports running away from A, grouping up towards B, where 2 players of the CTs are at. One towards mid and one already spotted. Support smoke coming in, but Chansky with the spray through the smoke finds the opener. 5v4 advantage. Audrey finds one, Weinzer finds one in mid, but Audrey steps up huge, finds a double. But in the end he gets traded. Weinzer with a lurk on mid. That's the most important duel for now. Can he stay alive? No. Red Danger finds him, so we find ourselves in a 2v2. Miku though, with an AWP and then a retake. After plant situation, and he doesn't miss again, and Miku steps up huge, double for him, and 14 rounds on the board for Munich eSports, getting closer and closer to that 16 round mark. AimloK left with scraps, left with a pistol buy, left with a force buy here to deny match point from Munich eSports. Let's see if the pistols can deny Munich. So far Munich didn't struggle at all against these type of buys, but let's see. Sovax, nice angle, Deagle equipped, Ivy Fusion very close to him, and Chansky needs to trade if there's gonna be a headshot, and there is. Chansky, okay, lovely trade, good stuff from him. Archer now, lovely off angle, finds one more. B side lost, bomb planted, and retake needs to come in for AimloK. Here we go, Christian running in first. Jansky, lovely spray, finds two, third kill in the round. Weinzo spotting the last, but in the end, doesn't really matter. Miku shows that he knows a default molly to keep Aji off the bomb, but not needed. Munich eSports finding 15 first, 5 match points coming in next. AimloK needs to have a clean CT side from here on out. They're gonna have a full buy one more time. Let's see if Kristen goes for the AWP. Actually, no, he decides to go with the utility and the kit. So 5 M4s, 5 kits, and 5 full utility sets for AimloK. And that's what they're working with in this most important round. Ivy Fusion getting tagged by Nate one more time. Chansky feeling the same. Tilo again with aggression finds Miku. Chansky with an important trade, but Sovax and Red Danger through the smoke can equalize and then even push the advantage for AimloK. Suddenly 2v4 and Weinzo. Lovely spray. Kristen dead in mid and round made possible one more time. Weinzo and Chansky. Is this the way how Munich eSports win this match? A 2v4? Chansky now picking up the bomb, regrouping inside of the T-spawn, but yeah, still a really difficult task. They do have some utility left, but in a 2v3 situation, you really need just an opener at some point, and at best without a trade. So yeah, really depending on Sovax here. And the timing, is that gonna be there? Weinzo finds one trade though from RG, that's what I was talking about. He heard the step earlier, caught his mate closer, and RG has no problem at all after that opener from Weinzo. At least round made competitive one more time, which denies the op and even forces Sovax onto a FAMAS. So yeah, Munich eSports still with 4 match points. Full buy one more time, op equipped from Miku, and here it is. Pause cancelled, and we are back live. Let's see what is the plan. At this point we really got used to it. Just utility play in the early round. Shots through the smoke, double nades into the booster corner. And Munich eSports going back towards this B site where Sovax is trying to maintain control. Okay, Sovax spotted, Execute coming in. The support flash is huge, but the FAMAS is not working for him. Adri with that AK, huge damage, finds the third, finds the fourth. Can he even get the ace? Adri versus Ivy Fusion. Support flash coming in one more time from mid, denying the possibility for Ivy Fusion to do anything, but now left with an impossible task. Just trying to throw away AKs, probably smart decision right there. And well, he has control of the bomb, but yeah, no chance really with 30 HP. Probably gonna go for one more exit frag or even a save, but Dilo, nice positioning from him. And we're back onto the drawing board. Munich eSports keep struggling to close out this game. 12 rounds on the board for AimloK now, and they're getting closer for sure. Munich eSports at least do have enough money to buy one more time. But they did call another pause to talk over things, what's gonna be the right strat to win this matchup. And I'm gonna say it again, it's the most important match of the season. If they don't win this one, they go down to ESEA Intermediate, but it's looking great so far. We just need one single round, one more round to finish up on this Sunday evening. And let's see it. Red Danger with the aggression. Archer spotting him, but don't really want to push the issue yet. Getting peppered down by these nades. Or Archer, but he still finds the headshot. Christian now wants to trade, and he does so. But Miku finds one more. That's huge. An opener from Miku. And Chansky finding even more damage. Weinzu can activate with the mid lurk, but the bomb on the back of Ivy Fusion. Let's switch to him. He's actually running towards the B side, which is completely abandoned. And if I switch back to Weinzu, he has all the control in mid. So if he finds that pick onto Adri, that's an open B side, but Adri denies him. What is this? Huge stuff. Ivy Fusion now with an important trade. Miku caught off guard, but Ivy Fusion with Chansky. 2v1 situation. Last player spotted. Adri. 46 HP. 1v2. Ivy Fusion pulls out the bomb. And gets it down as well. And this should be it. Ivy Fusion. No! Not again! Adri hitting one headshot after the other. Chansky now. 1v1. Bomb getting tapped. Not biting on it. And Chansky hits the headshot! Munich eSports! They stay in ESEA main. They make it happen. What a round from Adri, but denied in the end from Chansky. Wow. Oh boy. What a close game, but huge stuff from Munich eSports. They made it happen, and they got it. Mission, save the spot, save the ESEA main spot, is complete, is accomplished, and what a game it was. Huge T side, huge comeback on the CT side even, not letting AimloK get ahead too far, and then closing it out after struggling with the gun rounds. They find it in the 1v1 and secure the ESEA main spot. That's huge. First time for all these players to play in ESEA main, and they managed to stay in it. Great stuff. Well played. GG's. GG's to AimloK as well. For them, that means they're actually gonna go down into ESEA Intermediate, unfortunately. But yeah. What a game that was. I hope you enjoyed that just like I did. Great showing, and that's what we wanted to see on this Sunday evening. ESEA main secure. Yes, Mark, you helped out as well in the coaching position, of course. Really, really nicely done. Really good timeouts called towards the end, and that strat was probably where everything went to the positive side. That's great. I see all the Munich eSports logos in the chat. That's really nice to see. Let's get it. Yep. All right. Just gonna wait for the scoreboard to be accurate so we can have a quick look onto this final match of the season. And then we can maybe conclude. Here we are. Okay. 16-12 in the end. Weinzo on top of the scoreboard with 14.4 RWS. And yeah, but in the end, actually everyone performing really, really great. Weinzo's probably, yeah, as I said, ahead of the rest a little bit, but nobody lacking behind. On the other side, it was Dilo who really had a great game. A lot of openers, but yeah, Sovak's kinda having a bad game. Kristen as well, their AWPer didn't have the greatest of impacts. But yeah, great team performance from Munich eSports, and yeah, they secured ESEA main. That still means with the score of 5-9, there will be a rebuild in the follow-up season, since this lineup won't continue like this, as you all could have seen already on Twitter. But we go ahead in ESEA main and in 99 Damage Div 2 next season. So considering all the problems they had with the roster changes and so on, really, really great season again. Good end to a difficult season. Of course, last season was even better. The double promotion in ESEA main and 99 Damage Div 2 next season, and again ESEA main in the year 2022. Yeah, that was also the last match from Miku for Munich eSports. Thank you for playing for Munich eSports, for representing us, and all these great highlights, these great op shots. Really, really enjoyed that, and thanks overall. Really appreciated you playing for the team. Yeah. What's left to say? If you have questions, just ask in the chat. It's been a pleasure for me today again to cast this very important match, and I hope you had a nice evening as well. We can have a quick look onto 99 Damage one more time. So they did achieve the rank up in the last season. Of course, 99 Damage only playing 2 seasons in a year, and ESEA 4 seasons in a year. That's why Munich eSports really struggled in the beginning with the scheduling, but in the end, ESEA main is confirmed, and that's the great part about it. Yeah, where's Miku going? Yeah, there's gonna be an announcement soon. But yeah, of course, if you wanna know more about it, follow us on our social media channels. That's where all the information is gonna be. But I can already say huge thanks to Miku and to the rest of the team as well, of course. With that achievement today and from the last season, we can all be really happy that these players represented Munich eSports. Yeah, Emhan, that's still a small secret, I guess. We can talk about it in a week and then everybody knows. Next season, actually, talking about the next season, is gonna be in 99 Damage is gonna be in February, I think. And ESEA probably starts a little bit earlier again to make it possible that they're playing 4 seasons. So for now, there's gonna be a break until Christmas, I'm pretty sure. Of course, the playoffs are gonna be played out where Munich eSports don't have a part in since they're finished on Reg 100. That's a nice number to finish on, I guess. But yeah, didn't make playoffs, of course. These are going to be played out. So we can have a quick look if there's any German teams in the playoffs. I see Big Omen Academy, who have a Finnish flag currently because they're having a tournament there, I think, or a LAN. But yeah, there we have Epic Dudes and eSports Rhein-Neckar, which Munich eSports played against and lost quite quite a confident win for eSports Rhein-Neckar back then. Jujutsu Kaisen also an opponent for Munich eSports where they really struggled. But in the end, good for the German scene that there are a few teams, Dr. Pepper here as well, playing in the playoffs. Alright. I think that's it from me today. And probably from me in this year as well. I really enjoyed the season and casting. Was always nice to see you guys in the chat and all the interaction, of course. So yeah, leave a follow if you like, and also leave a follow on my Twitch or Twitter if you want to. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting as always. See you on Discord soon, and have a wonderful Sunday evening, second Advent, and have a wonderful Christmas soon. With that, yeah, that's been it for me. And as I said, make yourself a good evening and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.